Morning guys, thanks for tuning into another video. So you join me down here, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed at Pendeen Lighthouse on the Cornish Coast path. I'm Lloyd Purvis and this is Run4Adventure. So I thought I'd bring you a video today with a bit of a difference. There's going to be lots of running in it, but it is slightly different. So the reason I've come down here really early on a Wednesday morning is because back when I ran the Lulworth Cove Ultra Marathon at the beginning of the year, I met a runner called Simon. He follows the channel and he was telling me all about this big challenge that he had planned where he was going to be running from Bude 480 kilometers all the way to Plymouth on the coast path, and he was going to be doing that in only 7 days, so a massive undertaking. He's also going to be raising a lot of money for a great cause. So at the time I said, if you're in my neck of the woods, give me a shout. If I'm around, maybe I can come out and run a day with you. And today is that day. However, at the time, I didn't realise that day was going to be just over a week since we ran Ultra X 110 Scotland. So this is going to be very interesting for my legs, that's for sure. However, Simon's been out on the coast path for 3 days already, clocking up some great miles. So I've got nothing to complain about. So I thought I'd bring the cameras, bring you along on the run, introduce you to Simon because he's got a really interesting story, that's for sure. So I'm gonna get my kit on, wait for the guys to arrive, have a banana for breakfast, and we'll see you guys out on the coast path. Okay, so as we head up from Cape Cornwall behind me, I thought this was a great place to introduce Simon to the channel. How goes it, mate?
Yeah, really good, thank you.
So this is day 4 of your challenge, your charity run. How are you feeling, mate? I mean, you're looking in great shape, but how are you feeling?
Are you flirting with me?
yeah.
I feel really good, thank you. Yeah, it's taken its toll. I suppose it's meant to.
Yeah.
Day 4. I just feel great to be moving.
Yeah, moving well, mate.
If you saw me get out of bed this morning, you wouldn't think I'd be doing this now.
Yeah. And as far as, obviously this is the 4th day, the 3 previous days, what do you reckon of our beautiful Cornish coast path?
You've got to see them to believe them.
Yeah,
put it that
no
way.
swearing.
I haven't trained on the ground, so
yeah.
I've not seen this path.
Awesome.
I see some of today, but I've not seen what we've done so far,
Yeah.
and it's just been so different. Every day's been different.
Yeah.
Every day's been a different challenge, either sand dunes or boulder running or
Doing all right here, mate.
permanently walking up.
Yeah, the first day is pretty challenging, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's,
and they have a spare steps out here.
Oh yeah, good old Cornish steps.
I heard about it.
World renowned.
Now I'm believing it. Yeah, I love it. It's,
Yeah,
I think we're going to go through I think we're going to go through 300 kilometres today.
Brilliant, man.
That's the aim.
So you're literally over the hump, downhill all the way to the finish.
Yeah.
Right, so we're going to crack on. We're going to meet up with Simon's crew at Land's End, and when we're there we'll give you a bit more information about what he's raising money for and Simon's story, because it's really interesting, but we'll get those legs loose first. There she blows. Land's End ahoy. A typical Cornish spring day. I've got sunglasses on and it's raining. I don't know. So we have ticked off 10 miles super quick and we are at Land's End with the dream team behind me. Give us a wave, guys, give us a wave. There's the crew. So Simon's doing the easy job running. These guys are doing the tough job, crewing him along the way. So we sat down, he's had a bite to eat. New pair of socks, which is always good. Always helps, doesn't it, mate?
Yeah, socks and insoles, lovely, dry.
Ready for the next leg. See you soon. And we are off like a Formula 1 pit crew, in and out. Yeah, maybe an old day Formula 1 crew, when they used to take the nuts and bolts off with a hand wrench. But we're off, and like I say, look, this is evidence. Look at it, like a gazelle running down the tarmac. So yeah, we're heading out from Land's End. This is one of my favourite sections of coast path. It's got a few challenging bits along the way, but it's beautiful, so it's bound to give us a lot of energy along the way. And we're ticking the miles off. Went through 10 really quickly, so that's got to be a positive thing. We'll be in Porthleven in no time. Quick update, folks, we have rocketed past 16 miles. I don't think I've actually told you what the route is today. So like you saw, we started at Pendeen Lighthouse there, and we are making our way all the way to Porthleven. So pretty long section of coast path, about 64k. If you know this section, you'll also know there's some pretty challenging parts. So technical stuff, some big old Cornish steps, all the fun stuff, all the good stuff. And you know, I know it's pretty close after Ultra X, but I thought this would be a great last long run. As I open the gate, last long run before the South Downs Way 100. So get some good time on the feet, on still, you know, quite tired legs from Ultra X. And like I said, not long to go until the race, but moving well. Simon is crushing it. I can't believe how well he's moving, actually. He's put me to shame. And speaking of Simon, let's go and have a chat with him and find out what this whole run's about. And we'll get a bit of backstory as well, because it's pretty interesting. And I personally think it's very inspirational as well, although he's not going to admit that. But let's go and have a chat. Right, Simon, so how did this run come around, mate? So what's the process? What are we raising money for? What are we trying to raise? And why are we trying to raise it? I'm sure people would like to know.
It's an idea that gathered momentum without really meaning it to. So the Samson Centre for MS is a charity, 100% charity funded centre for people living with MS, and it helps them out. My mum's a user of that centre and benefits from the services they put on. So wanted to use my knowledge of MS, living with it, my mum's experiences through it, as a way to inspire people to donate and contribute to that centre, and to find a challenge that was going to be big enough to warrant people putting their hand in their pocket.
You think this challenge is big enough?
I'm starting to think so.
I reckon it is.
Yeah.
I reckon it's definitely big enough for you to put your hand in your pocket and donate some money to a great cause, that's for sure.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
We're what? I think we've gone through halfway.
Yeah, through day 4, halfway through. Crushing it. So he really is moving well. I'm trying to convince him he's moving well. I don't think he believes me, but you really are.
I can't believe anyone.
It might feel different in your cloudy mind, but you really are.
I feel pretty good.
Well.
You can't get too confident.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's right. You're doing the right thing. You know, step by step, not getting carried away. There's still a long way to go.
Still a long way to go.
You are moving well, and things are looking good.
Thank you.
And like I said, it's a great cause. You know, Simon lives with MS himself, and he's out here on this challenging 480-kilometre run in 7 days. That's big mileage over 7 days on, you can see what we're on at the moment, pretty challenging terrain. So we're gonna pop links up on the screen, we're gonna pop links in the description below for the Just Giving page. Guys, if you could show Simon and his amazing support crew some love. It would be really appreciated by myself, by Simon, and obviously by the centre that he's raising money for. So let's get behind him. Let's get some money raised, guys, and let's crack on, mate. And we're getting day 4 done.
Yeah.
What's that step? Mousel, here we come. What do you think of the Boulder Beach, mate?
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. It's only short.
We're going all the way.
No, we're off here, mate. I mean, you can carry on if you like.
I can do it again.
Go do some reps.
I was in then.
In the zone. As we headed off Boulder Beach and back onto the trails, and in fact, one of my favourite sections of coast path between Plymouth and the quaint little fishing village of Mousel. Navigating some pretty tricky sections along the way, we eventually dropped down into Lulworth Cove to meet Simon's wonderful support crew. A quick sock and shoe change by Simon, and he took some time to gain some very much needed calories to help fuel him all the way to Porthleven. It wasn't long until he was back on his feet and we were heading out of Lamorna in the direction of Marazion. Now I knew this next section of coast path was going to be pretty tricky and pretty challenging for Simon's tired legs, with lots of short sharp climbs and descents and some pretty tricky technical underfoot conditions, but he got his head down and it wasn't long until we popped out onto the roads heading into Mousel. When we hit the hard stuff, I soon realised that Simon had plenty of running in his legs, and I was really surprised with how fast he was moving after 4 consecutive long days out on the coast path. It was great to tick off some miles quickly, and it wasn't long until we reached a really positive milestone. So I always like to check in when we've gone past marathon distance. Great running, mate. Give us a fist pump. Wow, gosh, he is flying on this tarmac. We're sub 9-minute miling. What's that all about after 3 days of coast path running? I didn't sign up for this.
You're leading.
Awesome running, mate.
Thank you.
Ticking those miles off quickly now.
That's what it's about. Where's the next stop?
Yeah, Marazion, not far to go. Simon continued to move well on the tarmac, getting ever closer to the finish of day 4. After a quick stretch, looking out over the stunning blue waters of Mounts Bay and the amazing St Michael's Mount, we were on the move again and heading for the 3rd checkpoint of the day in Marazion, where the crew were kindly waiting to cheer us in. A really quick turnaround for Simon this time round, and he was off and super determined to get day 4 of his charity run put to bed. As you can imagine, he was starting to feel the tough miles of day 4 in his legs, and he was suffering with a few blister issues. Not that you'd have known, because he was always super positive and really upbeat. We ticked off the last few climbs and yet another set of beautiful Cornish steps before leaving the coast path, picking up the roads into Porthleven, where the finish line beckoned. Porthleven, here we come. I think we got a very happy Simon here.
Yeah. That's a tough one.
Yeah. Well, you're here. Another day ticked off.
Another day ticked off.
Another day ticked
All
off.
help thanks to you, to be honest.
No, it's all good, man.
You are loaded with the good stuff.
It's all good.
Thank you.
Yay!
There's no stopping him. No stopping him.
Well done.
Oh, mate, high five that one. Come on. Give us a hug.
Thank you so much.
Well done, man. Top effort. Top effort.
Really
I like it.
Today's medal.
We got a medal as well.
And you got a little map on the back
I
of the
love
section
it.
that you did.
Oh, look at this. Is organisation, eh? How special is that? Oh, I'll treasure that one. Cheers, guys. Oh. Okay, the old legs are a bit stiff, but I've just been dropped off back at Pendeen to the adventure bus, and what an incredible day we've had out on the coast path. So good to get out and support Simon in his charity run, and boy is he moving well, super strong. That was a tough challenging 40-mile section today with plenty of ups and downs along the way, and he's moving really well, and that's after 3 consecutive tough days out on the coast path. So like I mentioned before, guys, it would be awesome if we could show him some Run4Adventure love. I've left a link in the description below for his Just Giving page. He's already raised an amazing £12,000 for a great cause, and he's got a target of around 20,000. So if we could help him get somewhere near that target, it would be awesome, and it'd be really appreciated by me and obviously by Simon and his team. He's obviously got another 3 challenging days ahead of him, but I don't doubt he's going to get to that finish line at Plymouth. He is super driven, super focused, and he's got a great team helping him out along the way. A great run for me today, 40 tough miles in my legs as I prepare for the South Downs Way 100, which is great. Taking on that 100-mile distance, I haven't done it for a long time, so today's run filled me with confidence. I really hope you enjoyed coming along on the run. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. We'll be back on the channel very, very soon. Like I said, I've left a link in the description below for Simon's Just Giving page. Let's go and show him some love, and as always, stay safe and keep on running.